guys, it is time for us to get back to the regular Julia reactions on the channel that she stole from JP Lambiase. And here's where we left off. Jamaican jerk chicken showdown homemade versus Scotchies. And it's not the footage that I'm interested in. First, it's something in the comments. And I already have them ready. So this will take a few seconds and we'll get started. This is sort of like the appetizer. Look, follow the cursor. We got Ken Domik. He says, love that place. Heart. He's got 2 likes. So that's himself liking it right away. And then one other person hit it by accident. Or perhaps it could be a stray bot. We don't know. He's got 2 likes. So love that place is all Ken has to offer. And one of our crew is here saying, and Carol thought it was good. 18 likes. Now here's what I'm wanting to share. One of our crew comes in there and says, KDRC has every right to make content about other YouTube channels. Stop striking the channel, please and thanks. And Julia replies and says, thank you for your input. He can go ahead and shoot his own footage, but he can't use mine. Best wishes for him, and so much more to come here. Even though JP is the one that's getting done dirty huge by Julia, I think I'm the only other YouTuber that's feeling the sting from this witch. She hit my channel with 8 fraudulent copyright takedowns. It's produced 2. Okay, so I made a flub speaking. Like when I do these screen movie grabs, I leave the flubs in. 8 fraudulent copyright takedowns, which produced 2 strikes on my channel. 1 more and the whole channel would have came down. So here she is, saying something that isn't true. Well, we're going to have to prove it, right? And she says, best wishes for him. So, like, we know that when Julia did that so-called answering your questions item, we knew it was baloney. And I reacted to that and said so. And now we know that Julia locked JP out of the channel. So she was lying even more than what I said. And so here she is saying that I can't use her footage. And sending best wishes for me when she almost took the whole channel down in 1 day. What a witch. And that's the W word. I didn't use the other one because I don't swear in these healthy junk food reactions. And you're allowed to say witch. Especially because I'm working on this on October 31st, 2023, which is Halloween. So I'm especially allowed to say witch. Alright, I'm going to read this one more. Don't worry, we're going to get to some stuff soon. It's not just going to be me talking about comments. So, to reiterate, quote, thank you for your input. He can go ahead and shoot his own footage, but he can't use mine. Best wishes for him and so much more to come here, close quote. Okay, so that's what Julia says. I can't use her footage? I can't use her footage, huh? I can't? Okay, Julia, I'm just about to use your footage. And you know what? This one that you made is so boring that there's almost nothing to react to. There's just 2 items, and I'm about to use your footage. What you gonna do about it? You're not gonna do anything, because I already notified YouTube and yourself in writing that what you did was fraudulent. So, if you keep striking my channel, maybe you'll sink the entirety of Healthy Junk Food before JP can take it back. Of course, you're not going to do that because you need it for an income from the back catalog. So here we go, reacting to the footage that Julia says that we cannot use. There are only 2 moments that I can have fun with from this production from Julia, because the rest of it is just boring talk while cooking. And the first of the 2 is her shilling for Kamikoto knives. Some of you might remember I already addressed this in my community tab a while back when reacting to her Instagram material. And she said, oh, I got this from my mother for Christmas. That is not natural to do. Every now and then you can share a gift that you got. For the most part, people don't say, I got this from my family member for this holiday, and here it is, because this product is promoted on social media. And the way in which she did it was so fake, and I complained about it back then. So those of you might remember, some might not. Here she is on the channel that she stole from JP, and surprise, she is promoting it again. These knives are garbage. We already reacted to Ken promoting them. They're marketed as a Japanese product when really they're Chinese. Get Ken out of here. And this guy here did a fantastic criticism of the product about 6 months ago. I'm going to leave a link in the description. He did a great job, and you can check him. So now back to Julia. So this is the second time she's trotted out this product, and not only is it garbage and dishonest, she says that her mother gave it to her for Christmas, and this is the second time she's done it for this product. And I'm not criticizing anyone's cultural heritage. You can celebrate holidays, you can choose not to. We know that Julia is Jewish. Christians don't celebrate the Jewish holidays. Jewish people don't celebrate the Christian holidays. I guess she's, avoiding her own Jewish holidays because she doesn't want to offend her own family by saying she got this for a Jewish holiday. We all know that she's Jewish. And here she is with a Christmas present for the second time. So let's set the holidays aside. She has no interest in showing this stuff off other than it is some sort of deal that she has to complete. Or you can believe otherwise. Anyway, it's getting boring me talking about it. So here she is with the garbage knives that are marketed as a Japanese product when really they're just Chinese rubbish.
We need something to chop it just like they do in Jamaica.
Yes, of course, Julia. That's the way they do it in Jamaica. Their chefs get fooled over and over by a Japanese-themed consumer product that's really made out of low-grade Chinese steel. Whatever you say.
Just like they do in Jamaica. Thanks, Mom. She gave them to me for my Christmas present.
Yeah, right. It's all about your mom and love and gifts, and you love this gift, and you're talking about it again to share your joy with what you got. It's got nothing to do with shilling a product and the way that you're posing with it. Get out of here.
Thanks, Mom. She gave them to me for my Christmas present. Until next time, guys, stay hungry.
Julia, Stay Hungry belongs to Dee Snider and Twisted Sister, and that was from 1984. On second thought, to utter Stay Hungry to an athlete or anybody who's pursuing something, I guess it sort of belongs to everybody, yet you are using it as a strict catchphrase. So if that's what you're going to do, then how about you try to come up with some original ones, like, that chicken was so good, you'd almost want to lock everybody else out away from it. Something like that. So, now we're back up to speed, making the Julia reactions, and I was going to do more, yet I want to get this one out the door for Halloween, because I called her a witch, and, yeah, so please consider joining the effing channel, and that's all the promotion I do for myself. Boop! And, yeah, and of course, we know that Julia is going to be catching all of this, so, you said I couldn't use your footage, I just did!